Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will teach you about Chapter 2, Mathematics Chapter 2, Factorisation and Algebraic Fraction. Okay, so in this topic, you will learn about expansion, factorization, and algebraic expression and loss of basic arithmetic operation. Okay, before we start learning about this topic, there's something that you need to remind or recall, okay, about algebraic expression, such as like terms, unlike terms, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of algebraic expression. So these things you need to recall so that it is easier for you to understand about these topics. Okay, so without further ado, let us go to the first subtopic, which is expansion. Okay, so expansion is a product of multiplication of one or two expression in brackets. Okay, so this expansion is majorly we use for multiply different terms of algebraic expression. Okay, let's say we have a square here, okay, with different length. This side is A, this side is also A, this side is B, and this side is also B. Okay, what if I want to calculate the area of the whole square? So usually we just divide into 4 parts and add all the parts, right? So A, B, C, and D. Okay, so if we just calculate the area here, so A times A, so length times width, so A times A is equal to A squared. Okay, since B here, this one is B, since the length here is the same as the length here, so we just put the width is B and the length is A. Same with quadrilateral C. Okay, so quadrilateral B is A times B, which is AB. This one also A times B, which is AB, and the last one, this one should be B, right? So this B, so the area of rectangle, the area of square D is B times B, which is B squared. Then you add all of this, so you get A squared plus AB plus AB plus B squared. Okay, since this 2 is like term, okay, this 2 is like term, so you can add both, so you will get A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Okay, we can actually just calculate the area for the big square here, since the length here should be A plus B, this length also A plus B, right? So this one is A plus B, this one is also A plus B, so you actually just multiply this side with this side, so the area should be A plus B times A plus B. Okay, so this is where we can actually use expansion in this topic. Okay, so let's look at some example here. Okay, first, how do we expand an algebraic expression? So you see that the first example is 6 in bracket 3 plus 4w. Okay, so actually if we write a bracket here, which means that 6 need to multiply with 3 plus 4w. So in doing expansion, every terms in the bracket need to be multiplied with the terms outside the bracket. Okay, which means that every term here in this 3 and 4w need to be multiplied with the term outside bracket, which is 6. Okay, which is 6. So when we expand the expression, we need to multiply 6 with 3. So 6 times 3, we get 18. And 6 times 4w, we get 24w. So that is how we expand the algebraic expression. Okay, so we just need to multiply every term in the bracket with the term outside bracket. Okay, let's see for example 2. Okay, 3r times r minus 2s. Okay, so we need to multiply 3r with all the term inside. So 3r times r, we get 3r squared. 3r times negative 2s, we get negative 6rs. Okay, so we also need to consider the sign for all the terms. Okay, next, example number 3. So you see that in the bracket there are 3 terms, right? 3 terms, a, b, and negative 3. So we need to multiply every term with the term outside the bracket. So negative 5b multiple with a, you get negative 5ab. Negative 5b, you multiply by positive b, you get negative 5b squared. Negative 5b multiple with negative 3, you get positive 15b. Okay, so you need multiply with all the terms inside the bracket. Okay, so since this one is not, there is no like term, so you cannot add. So just leave your answer like this. Okay, right, then how about if you find a question where there are 2 brackets that need to be multiplied, and inside the bracket there are 2 terms, okay, such as this one, x plus 1 times x minus 3. Okay, so when doing expansion of 2 algebraic expression in 2 brackets, every term in the first bracket must be multiplied with every term in the second bracket. Okay, which means that every term such as x need to be multiplied with x and negative 3. Then positive 1 also need to multiply with x and negative 3. Okay, so first is x with x here. So you will get x times x, you get x squared. And you also need to multiply x with negative 3. So x times negative 3, you get negative 3x. And then you also need to multiply positive 1 with x. Okay, so you get 1 times x, you get x. And you also need to multiply with negative 3. So you get here 1 times negative 3, you get negative 3. So the answer, x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3. Since negative 3x and x is like term, so it can be solved. You can add the terms. Negative 3x plus x, you get negative 2x. So the final answer should be x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, let's continue to example 2. So we have 2a plus 3 squared. You remember that what is the square means? Which means that, let's say we have a squared, it is actually a times a. So since 2a plus 3 is square, everything inside the bracket is squared. So which means if we need to expand, so it will become 2a plus 3 and 2a plus 3. So 2a plus 3 multiplied with 2a plus 3. Okay, then we just need to expand. So 2a times 2a, you get 4a squared. 2a times 3, you get positive 6a. 3 times 2a, you get positive 6a. And 3 times 3, you get positive 9. Okay, so since 6a and 6a is like term, so you can actually add the terms. You get 12a. So the final answer is 4a squared plus 12a plus 9. Okay. Okay, for example 3, we have p plus 4 minus times p minus 4. Okay, just expand is as what I told you. So p multiple with p, you get p squared. Then p multiple with negative 4, you get negative 4p. So 4p positive, you multiple with p, you get positive 4p. And positive 4 multiple with negative 4, you get negative 16. Okay, so since negative 4p and 4p is like term, you can solve. So negative 4p plus 4p, you get 0. Since it is 0, you don't need to write anything. You just need to write p squared minus 16 as your final answer. Okay, so that's it for algebraic expression. So the first subtopic is expansion. So in expansion, you just need to multiply every terms, okay, in the bracket with the term outside the bracket. Okay, so here is some basic expansion formula that you usually see. Okay, so if you get a minus b multiple with a plus b, you get a squared minus b squared, just like example 3 that I show you. Okay, then if you have a plus b square, so you will get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. If you have a minus b squared, you get a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. So I will continue in second subtopic, which is factorization. Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone. Does this video helpful? Please leave a comment and click on the subscribe button below. Thank you.